Hello there everyone, this is Mark3 and welcome back to Death Spiral Simulator, which I will continue to call this game considering I am in the midst of a death spiral. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had one of these, isn't it? But yes, I have actually managed to kind of break the back of it a little bit, but then I realised, hang on, I was poking and prodding at things and I wasn't recording, so we're back in the middle of it, as it were. This was kind of spotted at the end of last time, which was, well, the fact that I was low on ice was mentioned on before last episode. Unfortunately, I just flat out didn't have enough shipping bringing it in. And so there was no ice, and because there was no ice, there was no farming, and because there was no farming, there was no food, and so my food stockpiles became a little bit on the small side. And if we zoom in on the actual tycoon, hungry, 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 unhappy, unhappy, very unhappy, unhappy. Death spiral. But in my poking around, because I was trying to, between episodes, I was trying to get this thing organised the way I wanted it to. So I've now got this thing up, the Lunacism Memorial. Storage, battery, tier 3, the new cloning centre, housing. But because this place was so unhappy, I was trying to get this thing juggled around and I wasn't paying attention. Until I noticed, oh god, I don't have any more food. And then it's just like, well, good luck with that. And I couldn't roll things back to try and do that because, first, I'm not trying to save scum that way. Is it still called save scumming? It probably is. I'm not trying to save scum with this at all. And second, content. Stuff like this I have to try and figure out and do on my own bat, as it were. I think that should probably actually moved as well. What does that fall under? Population? No? Where? Oh, wait, is it space? Yeah, space. An unaligned structure, though, so it can go anywhere. I think the best place to put it would probably be in Sector 3, which is where I've got to try and shove the majority of my population for the time being. But while all that was going on, this is Ixion, by the way. I think I forgot to mention. Yes, Ixion. Not Death Spiral Simulator, Ixion. I was trying to sort out things to stretch what I could, so I've actually brute force researched many of the mess hall upgrades, and I'm currently picking up Stellar Cuisine, which one food now feeds 50% more crew. So the first two upgrades increase the capacity of the mess halls, which is good in its own way, but Stellar Cuisine, food goes further. Then Space Chef, food goes even further. 1 second, please. Someone's at my door. Well, that's kind of typical, isn't it? Delayed doing stuff because waiting for delivery. No time delivery, and it's past the time they said they would show up as the latest. So start doing recording. Within minutes of you starting recording, delivery shows up. I wonder if they deliberately wait for that. Oh, they might. But anyway, yeah. I was racing down this route, trying to get better effect out of what little food I have available in each sector, because flat out I just don't have enough food around at the moment. So people are going to get starving real fast, and that might go real bad, so max effect. But from here, though, I remembered somewhere that there was something that could actually supply water off garbage. Now, we've been using our garbage to sustain other things, but since we installed the farms in Sector 6, it's like ice has been going down real quick. Part of that is that I haven't actually upgraded my fusion stations to make them more efficient, because I haven't had a glut of research until now. But I think Waste Treatment Centre, better alloy, polymer, electronics, power costs. Oh, there it is. Water Treatment Centre uses 50 wastes per cycle to fulfill all water needs in a sector. So we could convert it so that the farms run entirely on wastewater. The thing is, we don't know what the bonuses do, but that in itself is important. But priority right now, I think, is just to get, not the insect farm, get Space Chef. 5-star chefs for our people. I guess I should also start dismantling this one, because I don't need this for the time being, so... yeah, dismantle that. There was some other stuff I was noticed while glancing around before starting recording. We are currently harvesting science from P42. We don't need to be doing that specifically because we've got over 500 points in the storage, so that's another ship we can pull off the line, as it were. As soon as I get into here. There it is, the Stanford. Unassign the Stanford. What do I want to do with that? A lot of stuff waiting to be mined, a lot of stuff waiting to be hauled. I don't have the storage space for hauling, so I'm thinking maybe an extra miner is the way to go. Because look, these bays are filling up a bit. I also do want to get another bay, but I still have to reallocate some of the space in here. This sector's got far more people than I want in it. Part of the reason why I was trying to sort out Sector 3. Let's get another mining ship out there, I suppose. Do we have an unassigned mining ship? We do not. Throw out an extra mining ship. Yeah. And then see what we can do. I was hoping the waste treatment centre could sort things out, but no. That's only produces base materials. I need that water retreatment plant as soon as possible. Even sooner.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling. A violent strike has started on board the Tycoon.
They are striking, but I don't think it'll be for long. Plus, it's only the workshop striking as well, so that's okay. The hospital's just fine. And yeah, it looks like how swapping around and brute forcing stuff is breaking the back of it, because it's only like 226 people starving in Sector 1 now. And the current research is actually the last one, the Space Chef one. I had to pick up a crop farm upgrade, which actually boosts their production speed. So, oh no, they produce faster. What a shame. But more food is always welcome. I might have to assign some more storage in here for waste too. Not sure. I'll figure that out at some point, I suppose. Still eyeing that kind of nervously over there. I'm fully expecting it to come back, even though it's making no signs of doing so. Right now, though, I am rechecking areas I've already scanned, because remember, I've upgraded my probes since they were last put out. Oh, that's a big silicon thing over there. I kind of want to move over there, though. If I'm going to start properly mining out that area, I want to kind of pick that up first. Look at me, considering moving the Tycoon around, but I need to rework my power supplies before I do that. Sorry, my power supplies, my power storage. Ooh, Space Chef. Excellent. Time to pick up that water treatment plant. $81. Pricey, but it is in the final tier. Okay, we got the tech, we got a water treatment plant. 50 waste per cycle, fill for all water needs. 5 by 7. That's actually really small. Then the question becomes, what exactly is its cycle time? Also by 7, that means it stacks straight onto a tier 3 battery as well, if I can find a 7x7 spot for a battery. 2, 3, no, it's going to have to fit sidelong in here, if it's going to do that. Then again, if I want to have more food in here. This battery is a bit of a pain to try and fit into place. Might still be best to pop it there. With... I could put a legislative strengthening centre, but this sector's happy again. Actually, yeah, food crisis resolved. Hooray! I'm out of the death spiral. For now. No doubt I'll get myself in another one at some point. But just trying to figure this. I lost track of it. There it is, right. I can't put it there because that vital connection there. Though actually 3x6 is the size of one of the advanced habitat modules. So if I put it like that, then I can have the battery next to it. Then the question becomes, how fast does this thing cycle? Because I'm thinking of ducking the road away from there to give space for another habitat next to it. But then of course it's got to dive back up there to get access to the crop farm. So some stuff there, 3x3s. Battery here. I think I've moved that one across too far, haven't I? Yep. I have, yes. If only there was a move command, that would be nice. But, yeah. Why am I clicking there? A move command would be very nice. But, how I would do it is like, it moves to existing sites. Right? So you'd need the space in the destination point to put the thing, and then it would just automatically transfer from the one being dismantled, because it would have to still dismantle it and then move it across all the materials and then build the new one. But that might be a good way to do it, rather than saying you've got to scrap it down, shunt it all into storage, and then bring it back again. Also, speaking of, I've got to dismantle this thing as well. This sector is going to need to keep some waste locally.
A new request awaits your attention.
Oh, are they done?
An important message from our colonization mission requires your attention.
Hi guys, what's up? Finished colonizing? Success planets on 25.12. Please authorize extraction preparation. No, you guys can stay there. I'm not going to bother to extract you at all. Oh, no. Pride. Pride goes before Paul. I'm unassigning you. Right. Stanford, I'm going to send you back out. I got a bunch of cycles before I needed the science ship back there again. I mean, there's 36 points waiting to be collected, so that's good. That's good. Just keep on. Who are we kidding? Of course I'm going to authorize their extraction. I'm not going to leave them behind. I made sure to rescue the last colonization test before I departed that system, so I'm just going to do that here as well. And keep on going, because there's still the objective. I need to get 2,000 cryopods awakened. I've only got 600 so far. I did authorize everything in Sector 3. Oh god, the battery is active. We could probably do with more solar panels. The cryo center is available. And so is the storage. Okay. You store cryopods. I'm going to tell it to dismantle... Oh, hello. Emerged the concerning results of our early colonization has been leaked, leading many of the crew to believe we're just delaying the hour humanity ends. Whoever released this information bears responsibility for rising dead Earth thickness. Minus 1 permanence. Damn it, guys. Come on. Come on. Why are you doing this to me? I need to get this sector stabilized. It's also... I'm going to dump all my cryopods into that sector, actually, so... Dismantle you. Yes. Set up trade. of cryonic pods. Sector 1 wants to have nothing to do with that, so you're going to be at 0. And Sector 3 wants all the cryopods. There we go. So bring all the cryopods into a big, concentrated place for storage. That should help. Dead Earth sickness. Ooh. I think I might need to move back across this sector at some point. I'm also wondering... Oh, there it is. Sector 3 is charging, but very slowly. Accident at the steel mill, 26 people injured. Oh my, can the hospital handle that much? Oh yeah, Sector 2 has multiple hospitals. So yeah, they're just fine. They're just fine.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Repatriate them, or sever communications because of the emergency situation. No, I want those people back. Bring them back.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. Repatriate the colonists. Job's done. Our colonizer test is now complete. Now we just need to keep on hanging around, honestly. Because we do need to get all that sorted out. There are 90 people waiting. Tell my cargo ships to prioritize that. And keep it moving.
Power supply overloaded.
Well, bother.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
One cycle. Remains active as long as powered. 100 power.
Power restored.
I failed to check the power requirements. That was very expensive, actually. Massively expensive. Overload. Workshop in Sector 6 is down. Science ship completed. Yeah, okay. I was just taking a glance at water treatment, and I was wondering why there's minus 50 on the power, and it's like, uh-oh. And then suddenly there's a power overload. So we can reduce the amount of waste it needs to keep running, and we can reduce the power by 50, which is huge considering it needs 100. That's a very expensive building, actually. I could go down this route, boost my overall power levels, but I did just start building a new solar panel upgrade. I think I want to get this one first. Ice preparation in the fusion station. Requires high pressure cutters. Requires augmented building protocols in the workshop. And I can actually get augmented. Yeah, repair buildings faster. Okay. All these steps to get at what I want. I don't know. Question though, if I'm running it on wastewater, will I actually need the fusion stations for anything? Okay, let's call back the Stanford. And put our Pride back on the line. There we go. Pride, you're back out there. Off you go. Bye-bye. Slowly working on it, but we just don't store enough polymers to actually do these higher tier upgrades on the solar panels in one go. It was ice preparation workers, wasn't it? Yep, ice preparation workers. Pick that up. We've got all science in the sector now. So the main thing we're waiting on is power supply, and I can run sector 3 for 10.5 cycles already, and it's under half charged. Wow. You are really good, aren't you? No wonder you're so big and a bit of a pain to fit in place. Okay, right. Also, why are you guys... Oh, why are you guys working extra hours, actually? I need to get some more workers in their stats before that gets out of control. to Sector 3 from Sector 1, I think it'll be. I'm going to need a bunch more workers in this sector anyway, so let's send 50 people. Sure. We are, of course, going to house non-workers in here as much as we can. Also, look at that. The cryo bay is filling up. Very nice. It's getting these cryo people out of here in a very steady stream. Good. Because I want another docking bay. I need to stop mumbling around and dismantle that. Though I also need to move this too. But I don't have a space to move it to yet. I also need to move that hospital too. Ideally, I want another hospital upgrade while I'm at it. Yeah, there's always things. I started talking right now for a specific purpose, and I've already sidetracked myself massively. 10 more beds. Yes, that would be good to pick up, but I want to get that power draw situation sorted. Anyway, yeah, let's get out here and have a look-see at it. So, we got a comment from last time, Happy Hafer. Normally I'd have done this earlier in the video, but I got sidetracked by the whole death spiral thing. Yeah. So I'm looking at it from the top view. Hey, got all the columns back good. Instructions say look from the top view. Iron looks from the side view. Did they say from the top view? I'm not sure. Someone was killed in Sector 2. Thank you. And then you turned it to the right side and the actual smiley visible for half a second and didn't see it. I might be at its finest. Yeah, I've been looking at it for the... Well, before I started doing this particular 3 people in accidents died last cycle fight. I've been looking at it from the top view, the bottom view, and it's like... I'm not quite sure where the smiley face is. So, maybe I think... Well, the thing is, I tend to be bad at understanding instructions that aren't very specific. So I'm trying to find the smiley face here, but it's like... Is that it? But... I've got 2 eyes, I've got... I don't know, I'm not seeing anything I could call a mouth though. Maybe it's like...
Population transfer complete.
Thank you. Population transfer complete. Well, I'm struggling to find it, honestly. I do like how you can see the docking bays in the side of the Tycoon as well. Very nice. Anyway, continues. Well, I'll take half the blame as well, since my instructions were not clear enough, it seems. Top view meant is when you look from the north or south side, not along the equator line. So that's the station looks like a wheel, although it seems turning from the side view works as well too. Oh, so I am doing this correctly. But I look at this and I just see the station, flat out. Don't get me wrong, look at the Tycoon, is very pretty, but not seeing it. I think it's just the fact that I do sometimes miss things that are really obvious to most people, and I just go flat out, I can't see that. And then sometimes it's like, people don't see something and go, but it's right there. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that was the only comment from last time though. I talked long enough, so even on basic speed, we've basically got our research. So next research is the treatment. So that we don't need as much flipping power, and we can actually afford to turn it on. Also, oh wait, yeah, it's because I'm doing the solar upgrade, of course. Almost there.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
A new request? These are always good.
An accident has
Now I just have
occurred
to
in the
find
Tycoon.
it. Where is this request? It's a myth, the request doesn't exist, I tell you. Oh! Oh! Danger... The danger of fire presents in space is certainly significant, but overestimated for a structure such as the Tycoon. The station is built to withstand a lot of punishment. Obviously, a response team must be dispatched eventually before bulkheads melt and infrastructure is destroyed. Pledge to construct a fire station. More pressing needs. I don't want stuff being disabled, so fire station. My first ever fire. Nearly 1,000 cycles in. Right. Do I need to research that? No, I already did. Fire center. Fire station vehicles were faster. Fires put out faster. Both of those speeds, I ultimately don't think I need to invest into too heavily. But no. Wait, yes, on the maintenance, wouldn't it? There's fire station 60 and 1. You guys are struggling because we're flush on polymers right now. It'd fit perfectly there, but oh, actually, it fits in there very nicely. Stop double-clicking, you idiot. 6x6. It fits in perfectly there, though I'm not quite satisfied with where these are placed, though. So, but I want to do it within the time frame. Slam it into the quote-unquote temporary area over there for now. And then I'll try and repurpose stuff later. Yeah, that sounds about right. Also, I'm thinking of dedicating storage over here to... Look at all those cryopods. Eesh. I'm dedicating storage in here to refined alloys and things as well, so that I can build up much more of a buffer. Though, I was going to say I wanted to do onto ice. We can get a lot of ice, but do we need that much ice? It'd be nice if we didn't need that much ice. But with this thing, we won't be needing that much ice because this will take care of our projected water needs. Okay, enough trying to revive stuff. Come on, we got stuff to do. That was a med center capacity upgrade. Because I care for my people. I guess. Oh jeez, there's a fire in here as well. Sector 1 is burning down, burning down, burning down. Sector 1 is burning down. Oh no, please no. Ugh. Sector 1's in serious trouble. And I wasn't pulling alloys into it because the alloy warehouse caught fire as well for a little while, though it stopped. But I'm just surprised that it's taken this long for a fire to break out, honestly. And despite the fact they're burning, the people are happy. Come on, get that fire station up. Technology aqueous assembly lines. That means I can pick up the dry dynamic. Oh yeah, I've not turned it on yet. Okay, so start doing the battery. I will turn on that. Thank you, I've done the thing. So this will start for 1 cycle. Conversation remains active as long as the building is powered. And then, if I trigger that for automatic, I think I'm going to tell this sector to maintain 50 waste. And since this is my main waste producing sector as well, actually, I just got that cell housing. Nile quotable. For every 20 inhabitants, 1 waste is produced every 15 cycles. Is there a cell housing version for that? False perspective. Power cost. Well, it is Nahi protocol again. Though for some reason there doesn't seem to be there seems to be something missing from it. There's no text telling what it does, but I'll do that. Increase capacity by 30%. Sure. More housing. Good. Cell housing. Not good, but okay. Now, fire station. It's burning down another one of my things, of course. Come on, fire station, you got things to do. Get built, please. I think maybe I should investigate some build speed upgrades too. But Science is running out, actually, believe it or not.
An accident has occurred in the
There it goes. That looks more like a moon rover, actually. It's the closest to a... Wow. Well, actually, those guys are technically forklifts, aren't they? Moving them around. I always thought it was like more of a horseshoe kind of shape, but nope, it's actually a full-on forklift. But yeah, that looks more like a more modern rover style thing. Oh, and the other airlock is... These fires are actually really bad. I need to pay attention to those. And now the houses are on fire, of course. We finally managed to get that fire under control. I've also decided to queue up putting out fires faster because fires are actually kind of nasty. That was spreading like crazy across Sector 1. So yeah, definitely an important wake-up call there. There it is, risk foresight. And I'm going to tell it to put out fires more quickly with the aerobic foam. There we go. But yeah, that broke a bunch of airlocks and things which I vitally need, actually. So the sooner I can get Sector 1 reshuffled and have more airlocks, the better.
A violent strike has started on board the Tycoon.
Oh, come on, Sector 3. Why are you overworked?
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
You know, that's something I've not actually done this whole time. I may have this objective of wake up 2,000 people. I've not upgraded the cryonic center once. So yeah. As you see, I've also been doing some restructuring and stuff around in Sector 3. Just getting a bit more organised. I think we're doing okay. I also went and did propaganda in the area. So I want to... where is... No... Oh right, so yeah. It is this one, it's just there's no specialisations unlocked for it yet. I don't know what the requirement is for population, I just remember it being kinda high. But we are going to make sure that we've got more space. I mean, there's 2 more mess halls going up, as well as an extra medical infirmary. I've put down, ready to go, a bunch of high-end residentials, a whole load more cell blocks, and a few bits and pieces. This sector is ultimately going to have some issues with morale, but it might also be... Well, it'll also be producing some waste and things as well, which is why I want to get an extra stockpile on. So if I set the sector to recycle, it'll be churning out recyclables here as well. So that says Sector 1 has completed its battery, so that's now charging. Sector 6 completed its battery, and that's charging. Though Sector 6 does seem to have some power-hungry stuff in here. So, how high are you? About half. It should be able to hit 5 cycles of backup power. Sector 1 should be just fine doing that as well. So I can start tearing down batteries and things in here and try to rearrange stuff, because slamming in the fire station was important, but it kind of got in the way a bit. Also housing. Let's tear these 2 down. There we go. Bye bye. You've been very useful batteries, but I need your space for something else. I just need to reallocate that, but to put that where I want it, which is around here, I need to move these, and it's just like, yeah, the jigsaw, there's too many pieces on the board. If only I could pause and do an entire plan for this, and then tell it, hey, tear down what you need to, I want this here, and then watch the people go crazy trying to figure it out. Also, too many cryopods coming in right now. Wrong button. Let's tell you to stop on that for the moment. There's only like another 1,000 cryopods out there. But we do need this one to be okay. Wait. There's no silicon storage, is there? Probably got repurposed during the mad dash that consumed the sector a while back. Start pulling stuff in through that airlock again. And yes, I am planning for fire stations all over the place. I mean, there's a fire station waiting in Sector 3 to go up. I think Sector 6 is the only one that doesn't actually have one. But I am planning to tear down that as soon as I know if I need the waste thing.
You can implement a new policy.
I don't think I need that one. So yeah, go ahead and scrap you. Sector 3 can implement a new policy. They are still very angry. But I am about to get a legislative strengthening centre to give me a +2. Because it's negative, and that'll put it back up to neutral. Which is good. Look at me actually solving stuff. Also, Sector 3's not got enough housing, apparently. Okay. I guess I will unlock one of these then. Because we've got another cryo centre coming online in Sector 3 as well. There we go. Only because it needs 14 food to feed 277 odd people. Oh, that chef upgrade was massive. What have you done now? New policy. Right. Don't really want to do anything to piss them off, though. I mean, I could give generous portions. We've got a metric buttload of food, so we could actually do that to get extra things. There'll also be eventually no shortage of workers, but right now Sector 3 is actually low on workers.
An accident has occurred in the type.
Body recycling or no. Workers first or everyone. Yeah, I mean, we get another potentially +2 out of our choices here. Though I want to get recycling to help sustain us, so that's -1. So +1. Maybe, what was it? The Hull Temple would be a good one to pick up. +1 stability while the cult of the Hull is propagating in a sector. And I can also get upgrades for my stability penalty for only waking workers -1. Displays a gauge getting to a tier 2 specialization. Okay. Potentially a drone bay for the sector, because that sector is going to be my stockpile sector. If it ships stuff out, it needs to ship it out quick. I've also decided, because of the size of the tier 3 warehouses, I'm only going to install them for basic resources right now, so that one's going to try and haul iron. Can I turn you back on? I can. I had to turn it off because of writing. Well, that'll haul in a bunch of iron, and I'll also do that for these ones as well as we go. I do need more power though, I think. My power grid is looking unstable again. Why do you do this? I literally can't hold enough polymer to do the upgrades. I can hold the science though. I want more stuff. I want the shiny stuff, but I can't get the shiny stuff because I don't have enough points. I think that's probably going to be the bane of my existence now, isn't it? I finally had a glut of science and now I don't. It's like, no, why? I liked having them all at science. There we go, waste consumption reduced. Ugh. Smart homes. Increased. Sorry, if that's a phone to someone else's in the flat above or below me, I'm not sure which. Group desynchronization. Upgrade the center. Which also increases production speed actually, so I do kind of want to pick that up. I can only get a couple more texts now. I'll have to think on that. But I think I'm also going to leave it there because it's also time to end this episode, unfortunately. Actually, I've got too much carbon. I've got a glut of carbon sitting in my docks right now. I need to move. I'm kind of dreading tearing down my tech lab, if I'm going to be honest, because it is generating free tech, so I need to tear down and rebuild it as quickly as possible. But yeah, end it there. This has been I Am Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Try dynamic tech is unlocked. Okay, that'll reduce the needs for this, but basically now we just don't need these big fusion stations. So I built it around these guys. Waste is taking care of that. Don't need that anymore. Not really. Oh, I did also prioritize waste routing, so that waste will be flowing back into Sector 6 as fast as possible to deal with that. Though I think waste consumption, even with the 25, is actually really high. I mean, it's consuming as much waste almost as the 2 recycling centres back in Sector 2. So yeah. By the way, it is also set to export waste from Sector 2 to Sector 6 as required. So, yeah, that's how much I'm prioritising that. Maybe a bit too much. I need more wastes at the end of the day. Wrong button once again. Wrong button once again. I will get the right button, darn it. You are producing waste. Good. You are not. You will. Yes. Sector it. You are not. So that kicked everyone over into neutral and Sector 3's into negative, but that's still a net positive. So that's good. And I think I will invest actually in getting Legislative Strengthening Centre up, just because I'm kind of relying on those at the moment, rather than going for a big expensive tech in form of Hull Temple. Proximity Police, +1 stability. Yes. But anyway, yeah. End it there, though. I've already said this has been Iron Mark 3, but here we go again. This has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching, again. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, it helps out the channel. Gives me those virtual head pats I oh so crave. And I'll see you all some other time. Well, hopefully I won't be in the middle of another death spiral. Pride is leveled up. I now have level 2 pride. I feel prouder. Or something. I don't know.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Of course it has.